Hey man, ain't nobody worry about that, man. Look, as long as the button is red and the timer is on, we good. Care about all that shit.
But nah,
ladies and gentlemen, I am back.
Yeah, he's telling me about overpriced popcorn.
Yes. So listen, fundraiser popcorn. Shit is overpriced, but it's so good. Like I'm addicted to it.
What kind of popcorn? Is it just straight popcorn or like different kind of flavors?
No, bro. I got 11 different flavors.
Okay. Then I understand the price. Like if it's just straight up popcorn that I can get from AMC or Movie Grill, then we got a problem.
No, it's like there's Chi-Town something or another. There's kettle corn, there's salt and pepper ranch, there's queso, there's jalapeno, white cheddar, butter. There's like sweet and salty. It's a lot of different, and it's so good. Y'all better be lucky I love the kids. That's the only way y'all get me to spend like $8, $9, $10, $11, whatever it is, $12 on a bag of popcorn, dog. Like, y'all lucky I love kids. Greg said, look, man, look. but this was like, okay, so my coworker was his son, the football team.
Right.
So he had thought, oh, they said the sale ends, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, bro, hurry up and shoot me the link so I can buy some popcorn. I see little homie only like X amount of dollars away from the goal. So I'm like, fuck it, why not? Just make sure you get over his goal. Like, it was a no-brainer for me because if I didn't do it in that moment, I'd have been the 2-3 bag pack and went on by my day. But I was feeling very generous. We had just gotten paid too. So that made it even better. And that was like that was gonna be the check where there's not that many bills coming out. So it's like you got a little extra money to spend.
Yeah. We're responsible. So
yeah.
And I'm gonna be responsible for hitting this button so we can start the show.
Goddamn right.
You are the cream of the crop.
Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids, too sweet sign for the click. Gotta give the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with the price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on the daily. Feeling like Grash Unleashed.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Grash Unleashed podcast. This is episode 169 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities. Joining you as always, the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, Grash. And joining me as always is my guy, the giant of the familia. He is none other than the MEVP of naps. I'm the president because I love my naps. He is none other than Jermaine the Giant. Brother, what's up?
Oh man, bro, we're here. We're live. I have not had a technical difficulty yet. Knock on wood. Banging this shit up. Ooh, ow! Hold up, that hurt.
Yeah, no, fuck the knuckle up, man. You need that.
I hit on the footboard of my bed. The side rail's cool. I went to tap on that damn footboard and almost lost the knuckle.
When I say y'all can hear, got the sniffles because that means typically my allergies are in reverse. Everybody's allergies kicks in towards the beginning of the summer. Mine's kicks in towards the end because that means the weather's about to change.
Bro, it's always something. Thank God I don't have like allergies or nothing like that I really gotta be bothered with or nothing. But I do feel for y'all that do suffer from them because like I see what that shit do like to my kids sometimes, and they be going through it.
Mm-hmm.
They be going through it.
I be trying. But other than that, hey man, I feel like this weekend wrestling it's been pretty solid.
Man, it was a good week. I think the only thing that I haven't had a chance to fully tap in with yet, a couple things. Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor was last night.
I saw clips.
I haven't, and I kind of know because shout out to Meek. She was Meek was she's from BRP's 30-minute time limit show. She was actually there covering the show as a member of the media. And let me know what was going on or whatever. And I told her, I was like, look, just give me some key pointers and stuff. Nick Wayne Bandito went crazy, which I figured they would. But I can't wait. Like, that's because that was when her and I talked about it. I said, I think that one was going to be the one that was going to go crazy. It was that one and a couple other ones.
You heard his theme song?
No.
It was, I don't know the name of it, but it was catchy and it caught me off guard. But then again, I forgot this is one of the most tapped in white boys I've ever seen. So I'm not surprised.
I cannot remember what his theme song was all about, but I know that they went crazy. She said Athena and Hazuki went crazy. It was just some good stuff. Lee Moriarty retained his pure title, which he's now the longest reigning ROH
700 plus.
Yeah, pure champ. I didn't, bro. I'm just now realizing, like when I saw the video that Shane Taylor Promotions when they posted that video, I just saw that like few hours ago. I was like, whoa, he's the longest reigning. I was like, damn. And like I scrolled past it, like just a tweet or whatever saying it or something. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. It didn't like register with me until I saw the video, and that's when I was like, "Oh shit, that nigga's like this is like going back." That's when it really hit me when I saw the video, and I was just like, "Hey, you know what? Shout out to homie, cause he been putting it in, bro." And Lee Moriarty is one of them ones where people talk about real graps and real rap in wrestling. He's one of those ones that's restoring that old school feeling of just being able to just wrestle, and just go hole for hole with you. And he's one of those guys that could do them old school Broadway 60-minute time limit draws with somebody night after night, probably. Like he's one of those type of guys. And shout out to him for being the longest reigning ROH pure champion. Like that's a major accomplishment.
That's one thing about these ROH shows, TNA shows. Hell, I even throw NXT shows in. Like when a lot of people aren't really talking about it, they're 9 out of 10. They're actually pretty good.
Yes, definitely. I was looking forward to the show. I couldn't make it out there to go. I wanted to, but like I can't take off on Fridays just yet. It's still gonna be a little while before I can take off on a Friday. But like that was pretty dope, man. But yeah, shout out to ROH Death Before Dishonor. I'm definitely gonna tap in with the tap in sometime this evening, probably when I'm cooking. As soon as we get off the pod, I'm going to the store and then I'm going to cook.
I was gonna say most of these shows are actually good background noise. I wouldn't even call it background noise, but just something you put on just to catch up. You be like, oh shit. But don't do it when you're cooking something that needs your undivided attention, because you're gonna find a match and you're gonna be like, oh shit. Fuck.
Well, this is the thing. So I was like, either I'm gonna cook, like I was thinking about making like a big old pot of beef stew, or I was thinking about making some of the this shrimp pasta.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. The shrimp. If I do the shrimp pasta, well, I gotta make sure I defrost the shrimp first, because they're already peeled and deveined. I just gotta defrost them. But like once I get that going, that's pretty quick. That's something like I could have on like one of those matches where it's just like, okay, I'll just put this match on and then I should be done cooking by the time this match over with. It's one of those kind of meals. So I'll probably do that because I really want to pay attention to a few of those matches on that show. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely tap in though. Keep that out.
Another show that, because I was just skimming through the card because I believe Heat Wave is coming to. Because at one point this show we used to be like high on NXT, and it just like at some point we just kind of just fell off. Mm-hmm. But I peeped the match card and I was like, yo, this looks like a decent card on paper. I don't even think I've gotten your opinion on Zilla Fatu thus far in NXT, even though he's only been there for like a week. But
okay,
we kind of brushed on Thursdays. I already have people who know me. No, I really don't get the hype. But hey, if people can convince me, or if he can convince me, then hey, do your thing.
I'll put it to you like this, bro. I'm gonna be real honest, and he got a lot of work to do. And that's why he's down there in the NXT. Yep. As evidenced by his promo.
My favorite nympho baby.
That he is definitely a nympho baby. My favorite nympho baby also made a joke about it this week on social media. So Charlotte decided to say she's something a nympho baby. And now everybody is talking about they want their nympho baby t-shirts. You gotta run with it now, dog. You gotta run with it now. Like, come on, bro. Well, hey, listen here, partner. Just run with it. Just go ahead and run with it.
At this point, man, you gotta do it.
I would say have stick figures. Stick figures.
Go all the way. Have him walk out with an unidentified object and blur it out. Basically, just have him walk out with a pocket pussy.
Hey, yo!
We're 13 minutes into this show. Let's do it.
Like, see, this is what happened, ladies and gentlemen, when the roles get reversed. When Gresh starts saying egregious shit, and I just be like, what the fuck is this nigga saying?
just go all the way out. Like, you want to be a nympho, baby, go, because a nympho is basically you are a sexual deviant.
Yes.
Gender fluid. So here, go all out, brother. Go all out.
They're addicted to sexual acts.
You are the horn dog of the Anoa'i Samoan dynasty.
Yeah.
The Fatu is, hey, I'm fat and I'm gonna be in you.
Say, man, that it just that when he said it, bruh, and you know what made it like even better? He didn't play into it. He didn't try to recover from the stumble. He just kept going. But Robert Stone, if you look at Robert Stone played it off, but you could tell he knew that was a fuck up.
That's the second time he done did that. When you look at Robert Stone, so one of these segments, you do not look at Robert Stone because that happened, and then that joint with Kylie Armstrong called Zarya a red-headed heifer, and he had to look down because he was trying not to laugh.
Because he did, bro, he did that one. His like you know how like sometimes they'll look down, but you can see like their face.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he looked down.
He's like,
His shit was like this. Like you couldn't see. Like he looked totally down in the way. But like homeboy was like, this time he was like, info baby. Like he reacted to it and like held his face in, but you could tell like he wanted to like laugh or say something or whatever. But nah, man. I think Zilla needs to be down there at least bare minimum 6 to 9 months. Cause he's got some stuff in ring that he needs to work on. And he's obviously got some stuff promo wise he needs to work on. He needs to find his voice.
yeah.
Because what that was, I don't know what that was, why he was dressed like that. Like he found the Rock's clothes from a
Temu.
1999 promo and decided to put them on.
He was
And
basically
then-
young Rock Dwayne Johnson and not actual Rocky.
Yeah, it was very like
Very cosplay.
yeah. And I was like, what are you doing, bro? Like that.
Because I've never seen you dressed like this once on the Indies.
Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. God damn it.
The few shows I've seen of him on like House of Glory and all this stuff, I've never seen you dressed like this one time. As soon as you get to NXT, like, yeah, I'm gonna pull out this open shirt, no 6-pack, just full K, and just like, yeah, embrace me.
I'm just
Acknowledge
like,
me. You got Roman Reigns saying acknowledge me. He's like, embrace me. The nympho, baby.
bruh. Say, man, look here.
You got the OTC and the TNB. The only tribal chief and the nympho, baby.
Yes. The nympho baby. And his shirt plain as hell. His shirt looked like Microsoft clip art.
Oh, you talking about his logo? They said
It
Zilla
just says
Fatu.
Zilla Fatu.
See, that's the thing. I don't ever get when they just put their name on a shirt. I'm not wearing that.
Like, could you at least like make it a Samoan tribal font or something? You know what I'm saying? What up, D? Like, could you at least like put the crazy eyes in it somewhere or something? Like something, bruh. Like he does the super spike. Can you like put a big thumb or something? Do something. I mean, they gotta have some kind of creativity behind this or something.
He's in the right. Put it his way. Bottom line is he's in the right place.
Yes, because he needs to be there and creative needs to be there with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, what the? Like that's the music y'all came up with too. The music whack. The shirt is terrible. The music is terrible. That fucking promo was ass.
Yeah.
The clothes he looked like bruh. He
looked like the Rock from a thrift store.
He looked like he went to Ben Brown at the WWE warehouse and got some of Rock's clothes. He stopped by the warehouse on his way to Florida.
Ain't the warehouse in Florida?
It's in Connecticut.
It's in
Connecticut.
Okay.
But I'm saying though, bro, what?
He said, "I'm on my way to Florida. Wait a minute, I gotta go detour. I gotta go to Connecticut real quick.
I gotta go up north first.
Then I gotta go down,
and then I'm gonna catch a connecting flight, and then I'm gonna head down there. Cause I gotta go pick up some 30-year-old pants and shirt that I'm gonna wear. And then I gotta find this crazy accent / voice that I'm gonna talk in. And I'm gonna put on some sunglasses too.
Yeah.
I'm really
Even though it's dark
gonna
outside.
cosplay Young Rock. Like, man, if you don't sit your goofy ass down somewhere, that's exactly why your goofy ass down there right now. You
Figure
need
it out,
help,
man.
brother.
Figure
You
it
need
the
help,
fuck out.
brother.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
He needs to find his voice, find his way, go back to, because like you can't come out there and attack them two dudes in the number one contenders match in the main event of NXT and look like you're the next like Samoan Savage member of the Bloodline, and then come out here dressed like you about to sell me a brand new 2012 Ultima with 287,000 miles on it.
He do like Danny DeVito's prodigy from Matilda.
Bruh, listen. He gonna have you paying 84 payments for that car at 26.7.5% interest rate. Like, bruh.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey.
Either that or he's selling you microwave barbecue ribs that he made in the oven and then just poured liquid smoke on it to give it a smoke flavor. And then every time people order, he just warm them up in the microwave and scoop you macaroni and cheese out of a bucket that he got from the restaurant depot.
Sound like this nigga can't cook.
Listen. He looked like either a used car salesman or a scummy restaurant owner. One of the two. Like, I can't figure it out. He's somewhere in there. He looked like he do shady shit for a living, though, for sure. But yeah, man, he's where he needs to be. And I need all of them to find their collective voice when it comes to that character.
Speaking of nympho babies, AJ Styles' kid, Avery Styles, just got announced for TNA Lockdown.
Say, man, I'm happy for that kid, bro. Fuck that. Because I'm going to put it to you like this here.
I've missed all the discourse, so I don't even know what the pushback is.
There was some wrestler had something to say about him being booked on the GCW show, supposedly not helping out with the setup of the ring, the chairs, whatever the fuck.
Oh shit! Yeah. I
all of that. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
you know how irrelevant that is because I just forgot. I was like, wait, what the fuck the beef? Oh, nigga ain't stack up chairs apparently.
Bruh, I'm gonna put it to you like this: nepotism and being a nympho baby, it's the way of the world. If your parents have any type of influence, privilege, hookup, whatever it is, they're going to use it to help you if they're good parents. And if they're really trying to help you and you serious about trying to help yourself.
It's literally parents out there who's literally said, hey, I'm here to work so you don't have to. If you're really dedicated, all you got to do is just be consistent and dedicated, and I will go from there.
One of the main reasons I'm able to do this pod right now without any technical difficulties is because I'm on my daughter's MacBook.
Nepotism.
Exactly. But I made sure I put her in a position to where she could focus on school and stuff and not have to focus on certain other things. That way I know I want you to concentrate on school. And right now it's working out so far because she got a 3.2 GPA.
Hey.
I told her if she don't keep that shit up this year, I'm going to put my foot in her ass. So, but like,
good parenting.
You want to make sure you set your kids up to have more, better success and to go further than what you did. I'll never fault a parent for putting their kid ahead in the position. And I never really thought or felt that way until I had kids. I'm trying to help them get further in life than where I got started and where I went. And it's like,
would you be a parent if you didn't relieve that stress from your kid? Like the kid is a bone of your bone, flesh of your flesh. That is your person. Like that you brought them into this world. So it's like, why make it harder in the house when it's already hard as hell outside the house?
we can get mad at it, not like it, felt skipped over or whatever if it happens to us or impacts us all we want. But at the same time, put yourself in that same position and say you wouldn't do the same for your kid, and you're a fucking lie. You either a fucking liar or you're a shitty parent. One of the two.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. And like, I get where the frustration would come from, where you feel like you want him to pay his dues and you feel like he should have helped out or this, that, and the third. If that wasn't what the promoter wanted him to do or felt he should do, that's on the promoter, big dog. You can't get mad at that kid for not doing something that the promoter didn't feel like he wanted him to do. Because if the promoter felt like that was something necessary for him to do, when he booked him for that show, he would have said, hey, I'm going to still need you to help out, blah, 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 blah. Like, come on, man. Like,
as a promoter, you don't give the option.
Right. You say, hey, I want you to come on. I understand, you Avery Styles, AJ's son, and I know we're going to use your name and it's going to help sell tickets and all of that, but I'm going to still need you to adhere to rules of our locker room that we have for.
And most of these cats don't know how to, I feel like most of these cats don't know how to sell it. Like, instead of just saying, hey, you got to do this, do that, be like, hey, just so you can feel like how we made our way up in this business. How about you help us with a couple of chairs? You don't have to do any heavy lifting. Just help us with a couple of chairs. Just line them up, and just so we can show you, like, just in the case of, hey, if someone asks you in the future, hey, can you help us with the chairs? And you have the experience. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen it done like this. Mm-hmm. Let's see how you do it. Or it's like in the case of, hey, if the rope snaps during your match, you want to learn how to build the rope or the match, so that way when you want to basically want someone to build the ring for you at your own spot, you want to make sure it feels right or is done right in the case that you have to help them. Stuff like a lot of people don't know how to be corporate, and that's where all the strife comes from, because they don't know how to sell the shit.
Bruh, it's really simple, man. It's really simple. There's ways to communicate this effectively and to be able to, pass on those traditions, And there is a such thing, I think, that people try to force these traditions upon others.
That's what it is, people.
Exactly. And you can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do, whether it's expected of them or not.
Especially if you don't have like a contract to where say, hey, following your match, you must stick around because there's actually legal terms for this. Like, hey, as part of your payment, just after your match, it is customary that the team sets up, tears down, and reloads the truck.
Help out with the setup and tear down.
Yeah, that's what's called legal technical term. If you don't have that, if you legally don't have that in a contract, no one is obligated to do that shit.
No, and then that's the thing that, like, when AJ defended his son and he says he was booked to wrestle on the show, he basically told him, like, nah, motherfucker, is in his contract.
It's like you didn't specify, and he went further on saying, instead of pulling him to the side, instead of running the social media, here we are.
Right, now you making yourself look like a dumbass in front of the whole wrestling community, and now this could possibly affect your bookings because you decided to be a dumbass.
Because who are people going to side with? This dude,
come on, dog.
Kanan, whatever the fuck his last name is, or AJ Styles. People are going to side with AJ Styles for his longevity and for what he did in wrestling.
Listen, you just helped Avery with his bookings, and you hurt
this nigga popped up on TNA after like a month or two in the independents.
Dog, this dude had 3 matches.
He's had 3 matches, and now he's already in TNA.
Good job, random indie wrestler dude, bitter indie wrestler.
Thank you.
Whatever the fuck your name is.
Nick Cannon's cousin. I think his last name is Cannon. I could be
for real?
wrong. I don't know.
Thank you, Mr.
Because I've
Random
never heard of him until I saw that spat. I was like, who the like literally when people be going back and forth, I'd be like, who the fuck are these individuals? I know Allen.
Hey, what Tommy Davidson said? Who are these niggas?
Who are these niggas?
Who are these niggas?
Who he made me sound like Jerome off Martin. Man, who are the young whippersnapper coming up here and messing with my convo?
Listen. What?
Man,
what?
Man, if you get all wet behind the ears,
breast
them
smell like Similac.
That's how I be feeling when people be trying to go back and forth.
Bro.
I'll be like, who are you? And then they be like, yeah, I had like 15, 20 years in the business. I'm like, okay. All right. Congratulations.
Like, bro.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I had no idea. And as soon as this conversation is over, I will have no idea again.
Bro, I don't know who you are. I don't know your name. And I don't want to find anything out about you. But that kid, Avery Styles, who looked like he got chiseled and moves eerily fucking similar to his all-time great Hall of Fame father.
Yep.
I kind of want to catch up and see what that kid is doing. I don't give a damn what you doing. I want to know what the fuck Avery doing.
Yeah, true.
So
I'm gonna try to look. I'm gonna try to look him up and see if I see the potential.
Bruh, I saw it was like a minute and a half, 2-minute clip or whatever of some sequences that he did in one of his first matches.
Mm-hmm.
And I was expecting to see some like fluid athleticism, but his timing and stuff and like just some of the way he moved around the ring and whatnot, it's freaky to know like
it's pointing in the right direction.
He's less than 5 matches into his career and it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's how you know sometimes this shit is just in some of them. Like, it's just ingrained in you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll never forget, there was one time I was watching my son play basketball and he pulled up for a 3. And I was fussing at him because I'm like, bro, you like 6'5" at the time, or 6'4", 6'5" at the time. You like 6'6", 6'7" now. But I'm like, bro, why did you drive? He was like, he gave me space. And I was like, you know what? It was almost like I was talking to myself because I knew why he made the decision. I just wanted to ask him and see what answer he would give me because there's no way you're the tallest person on the court and you pull up for a 3 like that. Like, you should have driven it to the goal. But he did have space. Like, dude gave him way too much space. So I'd have probably pulled up and shot it. Especially knowing, like, I had been teaching him how to shoot, going through a shooting drill with him, and he'd been feeling himself. I was like, okay,
I understand.
you're right, but still, you know, it was like, you have those moments as a father, or even if you're just mentoring someone and you watching them progress and you see them like pick up on certain things, you know, early on in the process or very quickly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool to fucking see. I'm sorry. And stuff like this is going to be what ties generations together. And it also interests young people and stuff. Like, older people are going to want to watch because that's the kid of the guy that got them into wrestling or their guy or whatever. Younger people are going to want to watch because it's like, oh, wow, this dude's like my age and look at this cool shit that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a bridging of a gap, of a generational gap that's taking place when you get a wrestler's kid that's doing good in the business, and he's young and up and coming. And I'm just glad that he's there. I'm hoping the kid does well.
I say this all the time. As long as you keep your head on your shoulder, you'll be all right. Like don't let your father's legacy get to your head. Don't be out here just acting the plum fool once you get a pinch of success.
Mm-hmm.
Just lock in, stay the course, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, it's just, bro. I don't know. I'm loving where the business is right now, and I'm loving where it's going. And whenever I see these little pockets of negativity that pop up and try to derail something that's positive that's going on in the business, it really pisses me off. But, Mr. Random Indie Wrestler who got all upset, have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Or if you got a bad heart or some diabetes, Diet Coke.
Or Coke Zero.
Or just drink some water and shut up.
Yeah. Stay hydrated and mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
Yeah. We trying to be nice about it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
I'm trying not to go into a full-blown rant about it, so we just go.
And it's not even nothing to rant about. It's just more so like
it's really not.
It's like, hey, here he is, and there you are. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't even. Am I going to watch? That's this weekend or is it next weekend? Lockdown.
I think. Hold up. Damn it, because I'm not on my. Where the hell I?
Oh shit! It's tomorrow.
That's what I thought. Because, okay, so the picture popped up in a place where I be looking at stuff sometimes. I be like researching my wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
So when that picture popped up on this place where I was looking, I was like, oh, it's either about to happen or it happened. Or something is happening soon. Because where it was on that website, I was like, oh, okay, this is coming up or it's about to whatever. So I knew it was somewhere around, I don't know. I lose track. When you work nights, you lose track of days sometimes. And you have to you constantly looking at your phone. You're not for the time, but for the date.
It's funny how the last time I saw TNA was when they did the taping here in College Park. That was the last time I watched TNA live. I said this is enough for me for a good minute, and I legitimately have not really watched TNA since. And I think that was in like April, March, May.
See, their Thursday night, and it's like right in that wheelhouse where like I'm getting dressed on my way and like or whatever at work. Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. My daughter was coming to check on me, making sure everything was good. Fucking, what are we? Damn near an hour?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we like 40 minutes into the show. Hey, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
If I wasn't, I would have been called you.
Like, hey.
But no, like I try to tap in and at least catch highlights or something to try to keep up with what's going on.
Right.
And like lately it's been really hard for me to like try to catch back up with it. And when I saw that this show was this weekend or whatever, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to remember this one. Still couldn't.
Did not.
I'm just glad that it's tomorrow.
Like the match card looks like it's gonna be a one thing about TNA pay-per-views too, when it's like actual pay-per-views and not their like specials, they actually do be solid to decent.
Bro, they remind me a little bit of AEW, where like the week to week may not always be good, but the pay-per-views are normally pretty solid. they're not as strong as AEW's pay-per-views. Don't get me wrong. And sometimes AEW will blow them out of the water with a fire-ass Dynamite episode or something like that. But like they're like on a lesser scale. TNA is on a lesser scale AEW when it comes to like the week to week and the pay-per-views. Because their week to week is very hit or miss, and their pay-per-views are pretty good, pretty good. You know, you'll get at least a couple of matches where you'd be like, all right, yeah, that was dope.
I like how this year their lethal lockdown is intergender, I think.
Really?
You got the System versus Eichner, Casey Navarro, Ricky Sosa, and Jada Stone. Little Pocket Rocket.
Pocket Rocket, man. I'm so happy for Pocket Rocket, man. So happy for Pocket Rocket. And them allowing her to explore that overly dramatic side of her character that she can bring out is gold. Like, because when you allow people to really turn in and tap into like a certain part of their natural personality and you allow that to come out naturally, that's when you get your best character work. You know, is when you let them naturally tap into something and pull something out. Like the shit that Solo's been doing, I don't mean to hop around, but like the shit that Solo's been doing has been tremendous. Because he's naturally tapped into something into his character.
Yep.
Athena right now with, you know, being the minion overlord and like how she's like, you
1350, I believe, as champion.
That woman is just, it's ridiculous. And she's gotten into even better shape. Like she's really leaned out. And like, bro, it just the shit that she's doing is ridiculous right now. Leo Rush is another one. The character work that he's been doing has been tremendous. Like, but there's just certain times where you have to. Ricochet is another one.
There's so many characters, and keyword is characters. Like, trust me, I like wrestling like everybody else, but if you can't draw me into your character, or if your character gets stale, you will know, because I will tell you. Like, remember for the longest on this show, Bloodline Fatigue was whooping my ass.
Yeah,
it became like part bit, because I'm like, hey, it's funny to poke at it, but on the real, it was just like, yo, I need them to, whoever's booking this, I need them to find the point. And just like every time they would drag stuff, I was like, hey, the point, locate it, please.
Yeah.
But I love the character work from everybody, from the various TNA clips I see. I love certain character work from on the AEW side with Ricochet, with whoever is entertaining me at that time. Even on the WWE side with Solo Sikoa, like every character, every company right now has a character that I'm like, okay, you're the reason why I'm still watching, because wrestling fatigue is also a thing.
Yeah, like I really miss like certain things about the business. One of the things I certainly miss is like being caught off guard and actually fully surprised by stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the biggest things that I miss about it. And that's another reason why I appreciate sometimes tapping into like some of the indie stuff and like TNA, or sometimes like certain things on AEW or ROH, things that you're not going to see much of on mainstream TV, that you're going to have to go and look and find to try to watch or something like that, or stuff that, you know, most people are talking about WWE and like main stuff on AEW. They're not talking about ROH, or they're not talking too much TNA. You know, not a lot of people are really talking NXT all the time. No. Even fewer people are talking about certain indies and stuff like that. So that's why I like to tap in with stuff like that, because it kind of keeps you closer to the grassroots level of wrestling and like some of the up and coming stuff. And as much as we want to watch all the big stars and all their established, you know, move sets and taunts and promos and catchphrases and all of that kind of stuff. I like to see what's coming up, what's in the cooker for the future, and fortunately, seeing some of these other promotions and whatnot, this still gives me that appreciation for certain aspects of the business. And I'm glad that TNA is still around. And I know that I used to hope against hope that they would one day get their shit together. But Gresh has finally convinced me and pulled me on the dark side of just be a pain freak with me and just watch TNA and be constantly and perpetually disappointed.
Yeah. Or just watch or reach the final boss level of just watching it and not knowing what the fuck going on and having a good time.
I'm approaching that.
That was literally me
that quickly.
Like that was literally me when they came here. I'm like, yo, I'm here because a homeboy of mine got sick, so he gave me his ticket for free, and I was just like, I have no idea what is happening. Oh, the Hardy's gonna be here? Cool. Who are they wrestling? Saint and Sinner. The fuck is that? Okay. Fuck it.
I hope I'm like, look, I hope you know how to take a smart time bomb, nigga.
And they took one. I was like, oh shit. When they came out, I was like, yeah. I don't know what the fuck going on. I got a beer in my hand, try not to drop it, so I got to do one hand. That's literally how I'm like, yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what, and honestly, that's where I'm at right now with all wrestling. Like, even we have our talking points for these shows, but just in general, when I watch it, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna watch this just to watch it. If it's terrible, I'm gonna make a joke about it, but I'm not gonna let it consume me. So
pretty much that's pretty much how it goes. And it's you don't want to like be a party pooper or anything, but we've just been wrestling fans long enough, and we're at the age and at the point where we're being real about it. Yeah. And it's okay to be honest about stuff as long as you're truthfully being honest about it and not just being a clout chasing, hot topic, hot take making motherfucker. Where you're just trying to get clicks and views because you want that Twitter check. That's exactly why they about to change the rules on y'all ass.
They changed the rules. I'm about to say that, because I'm not gonna hold you. They changed the rules, and I'm about to say I might as well drop the tag myself because even though I got it just to get it, I don't get no money from that. Like legitimately, like I genuinely, I think I haven't got a cash out from them in like 2 months. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm losing money with you.
I think exactly. I think I got the $15, $10, $12, something like that. Is over 10.
Yeah, I'm losing money. Like I can keep that $8 in my pocket.
Thank you.
And if people see what I post, cool. If they don't, it is what it is. I think the reason why people get it is because they want to post those long form videos. But I don't even post long form videos. Bro. I got a YouTube for that.
Is mainly to go live for me to go live, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's about it. Just
put it this way, it doesn't hurt my bank, but at the same time, it's like I'm not making money. So that's why I always laugh when they be like, "Hey, here's here's the engagement for that Twitter check." I ain't getting no check.
Listen, the way I see it is, if I pull a little extra change from somewhere, I could buy a burrito with that money, an extra burrito every month. Burritos when expensive.
I just go to Sam's Club and restock on my donuts.
See,
Twitter is feeding my feeding habit. Is feeding my eating habit,
bro. So. That's almost an extra breakfast plate from that lady at the gas station by the job every month.
Man, if I had a Wawa's out here, I'd be spending it at Wawa's.
Like that's grits, eggs, and pork chops. The extra grits, eggs, and pork chops plate every month.
Yeah.
Or sausage. Or bacon.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Man, I can't wait till Well, no, Tuesday morning is the earliest I can do it now. Because I ain't driving all the way over there for Monday morning. Fuck that. Especially because I ain't got to work Sunday night. So why not? When I drive over there Sunday morning, Monday morning. But nah, I just I appreciate what these other places are doing, and I'm glad the business is in the spot that it's in because we need stuff like this, man. We really do. And whether you like it or not, and I know we make fun of TNA and we say LOL TNA, and they do it to themselves, really.
Yeah, they do.
They really do it to themselves.
I'm not explaining nothing to nobody anymore. I say LLTNA because the shit they be doing is some fucking stupid shit. And I just be like, you know what? You got it, bro.
They really do it to themselves in the same way that WWE and AEW and other promotions will self-sabotage. TNA is like the all-time grand champion Hall of Famer of self-sabotaging.
Yeah. So good luck to y'all. But speaking of sabotage, switching gears, I guess we could talk about Dark Side of the Ring because
bro,
WCW sabotaged the fuck out of Missy Hyatt.
Bruh, the one thing, like some of the things that I learned was like when I realized how much money she was making them and how little to nothing they were giving her for it. I was like, that's fucking criminal, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is criminal. Like, that's the kind of shit that make you, like, you know how okay, I'll put it to you like this, tie it in. You know how Jim Cornette just, like, he totally despises any and all things Vince Russo.
Mm-hmm.
And he says Cornette actually said once that he hopes he outlives Vince Russo so he can piss on his grave.
Yep.
Like,
even if he's in the wheelchair, he wants his wife to roll him to his grave, and so he can piss on it.
Yeah. Like, you have to really hate somebody to treat them like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up.
I thought I was a hater until I came across Jim Cornette. I was like, you know what? You got me beat.
Jim Cornette will make you question your whole hating existence.
You're like, wait a minute, am I hating enough?
Why am I even hating if I'm not hating like this? I should just stop. You either hate like Jim Cornette or you should just stop. There is no in between.
Yeah.
But nah, man, like she just got,
she was the original diva.
Dirty. Bro, she was
when you think about it. Like, you know how they like to say Sunny was the original diva? But she felt, to me, when I was watching the clips, I was like, you look more like the original diva than Sunny. That's what.
Bro, she was. And the thing with Missy that I'm glad they did this on, she used her sex appeal or whatever to get to where she was, and she worked with what she had. However, she was doing other stuff and was like, she was in roles that women in wrestling nowadays have 30 or so years ahead of her time. She was doing a lot of the things that ladies are doing now in the late 80s, early 90s. 30, 40 years ahead of her time. So it was like you don't realize sometimes that a person is blazing a trail when they're actually blazing that trail until you look back on it. And you're like, oh shit. Like, damn, that's crazy. But like, bro, it really opened my eyes to like, damn, I was actually watching history being made and didn't even fucking realize it.
Yeah. I'm watching this and I'm just like, yo, this is I was like, yo, this, and I appreciate watching these type of episodes, not because of like what they did to the subject of the documentary, but more so it's like, hey, this shit happened way before I was born. So it's like, oh, let me tap in and see what this is like. Like she touched on like Vince McMahon wanted to basically still being a freak bull back then. He basically wined and dined her until she was like, nah, get the fuck off me. And then he basically set her up to fail because they replaced Roddy Piper's segment on Piper's Pit with Missy's Manor. And she was like, because they basically was scripting her. And she was like, yo, let me go off the cuff.
Right.
And he was like, no.
Bruh. Vince fucking fumbled that shit. He fumbled that shit bad. Do you know how big that would have been back then with WWE?
I feel like it would have. It probably would have popped off because I saw when I saw clips of her, I was like, I see what everybody saw in her, but at the same time, but when she's like, yeah, don't script me, and he tried to script her, and it's like, this was basically the early stages of what would become a Vince McMahon because this man loved scripting everybody.
He wanted to be. He was like this fucking control freak to the point where it was. I mean, I feel like Vince was one of those kind of people where his control freak and that whole wanting to take over and have his hands on everything, literally and figuratively, was what got him to where he was, and also his downfall at the same time. Yeah. And I think that it jumped the shark at some point, and when he had to start letting go of things, that's when everything's really started to slowly go downhill. It's because he couldn't let go of it. And it was like, no, bro, you need to. You really need to.
And she but then around the same time, she returned to WCW. After all that, she went back to the UWF, and then she eventually transitioned to WCW, where she was basically like, she pretty much did everything. She was commentary, interviews, valet, and she did that WCW thing where they let you call
the hotline. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she was basically the most popular because of her voice and her presence. Like, you had everybody like Ric Flair and all the stuff with the hotline, but it's like, keep in mind, around that time there was some horn dog men where it's like all you gotta do is call a hotline on a Sunday night to hear a sensual woman just say, hey, how are you doing? It's like, bro.
Let me tell you something, dog.
Literally.
Let me tell you something, dog. That shit is...
Did you use the caller?
Fuck no. The hell?
I'm trolling.
Number one, my mom would have beat my ass. Number two, nigga, what the fuck do I look like calling a goddamn hotline to hear Missy Hyatt talk? And I'm like probably 9, 10, 11, 12 years old.
Oh, no, that would have been hilarious. It was like, yeah, how you know how to use that fucking phone? I don't know. I see Daddy do it all the time.
But nah, man, like this nigga here. Nigga, what? Oh, look, I already was getting in trouble for certain stuff. I didn't need to add calling a damn hotline to hear Missy Hyatt ass talk to my ass whooping.
I can't say nothing because when I was discovering myself as a man, my mama walked in on me watching some things and she was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I was like, hey, you know what? I can't judge nobody and I can't do nothing but laugh. Now I'm a grown man now, but back then she's like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, oh shit, my bad.
Man.
Like, you know, you got the remote.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit. You turn into a whole driver. You know how you try to maintain the control of the car? You just like shit.
Same, bro.
My bad. Fuck. Huh? I'm just watching PBS Kids.
Nigga, hey, you had to have that back button on point, dog. You had to have
the remote in your hand,
nigga. Your finger had to be on. You had to have one hand free just for the back button on the remote. Whatever the hell you was doing or trying to get away with.
She called me slipping that one time because I usually have my hand on the back button, but I was like, oh shit, fuck, huh? What? My bad. But nah, man. which is kind of proponent because she went on pretty much a downward spiral towards like her, because she basically revealed that she was dating some actor. I forgot his name. And what the fuck was his name?
Jeremy Versh or something like that.
I've never heard of him before in my life.
Bruh, I didn't realize who he was until they showed the cover for the cover poster or whatever for the show that he was on, and I was like, oh, that show.
Who was he?
It was some family TV show, some shit.
Oh.
Like some shit. I can't remember. I can't even remember the name of the show, bro. But like, it was kind of popular back then.
Gotcha. No, she was basically like Eric Bischoff was basically close with him, like trying to kiss his ass or whatever, because apparently his mom was a casting agent and he wanted like a foot in Hollywood. So basically, when she broke up with him, they dangled a carrot in his face and was like, "Okay, get rid of Missy."
And
revenge,
yeah, and you could see that being true, but you could also see what Bischoff's retort was.
No.
Excuse me. You could see like her also being a diva, a real live diva, and like being combative as far as other women coming to the company and getting attention, so on and so forth, is concerned.
Especially if it's a competitive, around that time as competitive as it was, the entire industry.
Right.
Like nowadays, everybody's like, "Hey, if I eat, you eat. Fuck it." But back then, it was like, "Nah, you not finna take the attention from me. I'm the top guy or top gal." And they touched on her pretty much her last hoorah in WCW, where it's like during a match, because she basically got pulled after breaking up with old dude, and Eric Bischoff basically pulled her from like commentary and all that stuff, and she was just a valet, and they put her with the Nasty Boys of all people. You're at the bottom of the barrel if you managing the Nasty Boys. I still remember their time in TNA in 2010. That shit was horrible. But
hey, bro, that whole run was meant to be like a punishment, quote unquote, for her.
Mm-hmm.
And she still almost turned it into something meaningful.
Yep. And then her boob popped out on TV. And even though the camera was like a wide shot, didn't catch it, the photographer at ringside caught it. And instead of deleting the photo, they printed it.
Every time we look back on Dark Side of the Ring and we watch these episodes, especially from back in the day, you see how problematic the wrestling industry has always been.
Yeah. Has it gotten better? Sure.
Oh, it's gotten a lot better. But God damn, it was problematic back then. Jesus. Bro, like nowadays, you get the horn dogs and stuff on Twitter that will post stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, bruh, like, and then you post it on a poster board where everybody could see it.
Yeah.
Oh man, bro, like goddamn.
I don't get it. But she complained to Bischoff. He apparently failed to not take action, so she went over his head. And Bischoff fired her for going over his head in February 1994. But according to Bischoff, he claimed that Hyatt was fired for her behavior, like you mentioned, and jealousy over the signing of Sherry Martel. And then after being fired, Hyatt went into a downward spiral, but according to her, she was saved by Bruce Beefcake because she was going to she basically took a bunch of pills and started drinking the night she got fired. And she was basically on the overdose. But he saved her and caused her to throw up.
Yeah, that was just, that was just, yeah, for sure. But that was just, it was sad, man, because it was like, that's all she ever wanted. That's all she ever wanted to do. And now her career was basically over.
Yeah.
She couldn't go back to WWF.
Yeah, because she blew off Vince.
Yeah. And now she just got fired from WCW. So it's like back then it was like if you didn't have one or the other, you was fucked.
Yeah. She did successfully sue them for sexual harassment and for overdue payments. But she was like, she didn't really get much out of that lawsuit because her lawyers got like a 40% winner's fee.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. But she didn't really stay away from wrestling too long because they briefly touched on her going to ECW with Paulie. And they basically was like, and Jim Cornette was basically like, hey, if you're a drug addict, an alcoholic, and you have a lot of mental issues, maybe going to ECW is not for the best.
Nah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that wasn't a great idea at the time.
Nah, and it's like because Heyman was notorious for just using everything that was going wrong. Like you remember when Steve Austin got fired from WCW, and they basically used that as a story to like create the early version of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then now they're basically took her sexual harassment lawsuit and basically made a joke about it with her and Steven Richards, and then she was became the manager of the Sandman, and then at some point she got knocked the fuck out with a kendo stick by Sandman. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
Bruh, it's some crazy shit, bruh. It was like ECW back then, dog. Like that's when he was trying to he caught a little fire and was trying to really make a mark on the business.
Yeah.
And it was all kinds of insanity that they were doing back then. And that's what really like drew us to ECW back in those days. Was you never knew what type of insanity you were going to see on a week-to-week basis on just the regular show. And then when they would have their specials or pay-per-views or whatever, it was even crazier. So to know what state of mind she was in and entering that cesspool of a company at that time,
yeah, that was just a recipe for disaster,
bruh.
So
it's no wonder why. I'm just glad she's still alive.
Yeah, and it's like, and I like that they wrapped up the episode with basically her just like reminiscing. It's like, hey, this happened, but she's like, now I'm in a healthy relationship with her longtime partner Matt, and who ironically was like a fan who idolized her when he was in high school.
So basically, the same way she did Tommy Rich is the same way this dude doing her.
Yeah.
full circle moment, bro. Full circle moment.
Man. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Fuck it.
Exactly.
It's the circle of life. But hey, she's doing good. She's she says she's surrounded by loved ones and friends and all that stuff. So hey, that's all you can honestly is. And I think someone said it at the top of the episode. It's like, hey, the way this wrestling business goes, you either on a road to recovery or in a casket.
You know, and like I said, I'm glad that she's still alive to tell her story. Because so many tragic figures especially from that era of wrestling are not around to tell their stories. And more often than not, these episodes end with the way the person died and remembering them.
Yeah.
And to still have that person sitting there to tell that story, you know, it's a blessing.
I'm not gonna lie. I had to look at her eyes. I was like, "Who is that talking?" And I was like, "Oh, that's her." Like it took me like 5 minutes to be like, "Oh, that's her," because I have not seen Missy Hyatt since 20. I didn't know she was in TNA briefly in 2021. I didn't watch that at that time, so I didn't even catch that.
The one that got me was Bonnie Blackstone.
Bonnie Blackstone.
She was the one that had the big hair with that goofy ass looking necklace that looked like a belt buckle and that overly bedazzled jacket.
Yeah.
I remember watching that lady back in the late 80s, early 90s and was like, oh man, you know, for a white lady, she's kind of pretty. She look
decent.
I look at that lady now, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Who is that? And then, bro, I was like, I had to rewind because I was like, who is that? Like,
who is you?
I'm watching the episode and I'm paying attention. Oh, this Bonnie Black. Oh, okay, damn, I remember her. And then I'm watching the episode and I'm like, it's like almost over with. I'm like, wait, who the fuck is that? I literally rewound the episode, rewatched a huge chunk of it because I couldn't believe that was her.
He's like, who the fuck are you?
Bro.
You sound like
you know when you talk about how white people age terribly, she's the fucking poster child for white people aging terribly. Cause I'm like, her head, how you was on TV in the late 80s, early 90s, and your hair is bigger in 2026 than it was during the big hair era.
Yeah.
How do you have on more makeup now than you had back then? Bro, she couldn't fit. I bet that jacket's stiff as hell because gluing all that shit on, that jacket gotta be stiff with all that damn glue.
You saying she was propped up like a mannequin?
Bro, it wasn't nowhere else to put nothing on the fucking jacket. Every inch, I don't even know what original color the jacket was because it had bedazzled shit all over it. It literally looked like she dipped the jacket in glue and then threw some shit on the ground and just rolled around in it. And then said,
who's Baby Doll?
Baby Doll was one of the valets back in WCCW, back in the Von Erich, their territory in Texas.
Yeah. She
came up, I want to say she maybe came up in Georgia Championship Wrestling first and then moved to Texas. But I know she was in Texas in that territory back then.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was curious. I was like, because most of the people who was talking, I was like, I have no idea who any of you people are. But hey,
yeah, I remember her. I remember Bonnie Blackstone. Who else? Sunshine. I remember Sunshine. Like, I remember these ladies from back then, like being a little kid and watching it because, like, I was always into it. But, bruh, like, it just is shocking to see, like, how terribly some of them age, especially Bonnie Blackstone. That just is fucking
who is this woman?
Bruh, like...
Now, when I kind of think about it, I'm looking at a picture of her from back in the day. the signs were there. She was definitely going to age terribly.
It was definitely there, but like, God damn, this bad?
Yeah.
Shit. Father Time whooped her ass. I mean, that nigga came off the top of the Hell in the Cell and he didn't miss. Like if Shane McMahon would have hit that elbow on Undertaker on the Hell in the Cell, that's what Father Time did to Bonnie Blackstone. Jesus. I'm sorry, Bonnie Blackstone. I don't mean to like roast you like that, but man, life been rough as fuck on you.
When you think about it, Botox, likely drugs, the whole nine. So, yeah.
Just still trying to be like one of the fucking Golden Girls or whatever. I don't know. Like she looked like she's stuck in the 80s. Like she aged, but aged in the same decade that she became popular in. That's what she looked like.
Thank you for being a friend.
She didn't age with times. She like got older and stayed in the 80s. Like I don't know how else to explain it, dog. Like she's stuck in a fucking time warp or something. Like where she kept getting older, but the year stayed the same. It's still 1987.
Jesus.
Is she like 60, 70 something years old?
Good Lord.
Everybody else is in 2026. She's still in 86.
Damn. All right.
I bet. How much you want to bet she drives a car that has the little flip out cigarette ashtray on the back seat?
Yeah.
Hey, how much you want to bet her car has a cassette deck? How much you want to bet she still got to crank her windows up and down?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember those days where if you broke that handle, you are fucked.
Hey, how much you want to bet she got a bench seat on the front seat? where three people could sit there, but if like me and a short person is sitting on the front two seats, whoever's sitting in the middle is fucked because my seat gonna be way back and that front seat gonna be way up, and you just gonna be like, you gonna be sitting like this or like
straight. This the windshield. You're gonna be right here. You can't go back. You can't go forward. You have to stay right here and hope the seatbelt doesn't snap you forward.
Sideways.
It's that type of seat where if you sit if you sit right there and they hit a sudden stop, your head gonna bounce on the
oh man, bro,
on the dash.
Listen, that bro, like it's so crazy, man. Just seeing your old timers and stuff and seeing them age and all of that. And
didn't they interview one of her ex-boyfriends? I was like, ooh boy.
Interviewed a couple of them.
I was like, ooh boy. Like, ooh boy. Ooh.
And the one dude, Hollywood, bruh, I was like, damn. I've don't really like when I saw him and her when they showed the footage of him and her together. I was like, maybe I saw them on one of those episodes of WCCW that used to come on ESPN in the afternoons or whatever. Because it almost looks familiar, but I don't really remember him. Now, her and Eddie Gilbert, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember seeing them. Like all from Eddie Gilbert forward, I remember all of that. But the stuff before Eddie Gilbert, I don't remember too much of what she did before Eddie Gilbert.
I didn't even know Eddie Gilbert was dead.
Yeah, bro. Like Hot Stuff was. He was one of them dudes back then, man. He was like He was like, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe him, like to anybody who wouldn't know. Almost like a smaller version, kind of, sort of Mr. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was a very good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
He could talk and everything. Like he had the full package. Um, but he also was involved with the backstage stuff and booking and stuff like that. It's just he had his demons just like everybody else. I wish they do a Dark Side of the Ring on it. Well, I think they did.
Did
I
they
think
do
he was he one. I think he was one at one
It might have
point.
been. It's just been a minute since.
But I know he's been a part of or been a topic of discussion on several of them.
They did do one. It was last season. Last
Okay,
year.
see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
It was between the Billy Graham one and the Jack Haynes one.
Okay, yeah. You're right. So they did do it. Okay, because I remember, like, I used to love Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, bro. Like, damn, I thought I had that lamp plugged in. I guess I don't. Oh well. Or is the lamp? I don't know. Something wrong. But like, I just realized like the sun is starting to go down and my light is low because I don't have my light on in my room, and I forgot to plug up my ring light.
Yeah,
So
it's all good. We're about to wrap up anyway. But yeah, that's Dark Side of the Ring. I think we got one more episode before this season is over, and that's the Zach Gowen episode. So I'm interested to see what they do with him. And then that's a wrap up on our thoughts on Dark Side of the Ring in general for this week, for this season. We've actually covered all the episodes this season.
Bro, I'm proud of us.
Yeah, because usually I get bored with something halfway through. I'm like, hey, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm just not going to even talk about it. I'm like, nah, we're good.
I'll never forget one time I asked you, it was like right before we were going live and we were texting back for. I was like, hey, did you watch Dark Side of the Ring? No. Did you? No. Oh, well, fuck it, we won't talk about it then. That's just how the conversation used to go.
He's like, oh well. No point.
Because, man, they finally got back to like making it entertaining and informative and wanting you to engage and talk about it and actually tune into the show. Because for a little while there, it was like, oh, man, this shit boring. Whatever.
I think after the Pillman season, the Brian Pillman season, they kind of like went a little
down. I think so too.
So like between 2023 and then last year, it was kind of like because it had some of. I was like, I think when I saw like the one they did one on Bash at the Beach 2000, I was like, bro, that has been done to death. I don't give a fuck about that at all. And then they did one on who else they did one on? They did one on Marty Jannetty. I'm like, bro, he was a fuck up. Next question. That was literally when I saw that. I was like, he was a fuck up. Moving on. I'm not finna watch this shit.
And he kept fucking up.
And he just kept fucking up. I'm like, yo, that's just how I like him just playing. And then the season 5, it was like they went 100% old school. Like I think everybody that they were talking about was old school, from Earthquake to Beefcake to Harley Race to Chris Adams to Sherry Martel, Black Saturday, the Rise of Vince. Like it's funny how they always subtly talked about Vince, but without talking about Vince.
Never directly. It was always indirectly.
Yep. And then the season last one kicked off with Mick Foley versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell. I watched it, but I barely remember. And then they started back with the thing. I think this season also talked about Daphne. So that one was depressing as hell.
Yeah.
And then they closed it out with talking about Muhammad Hassan and that whole debacle with him getting fired, even though he ain't do nothing wrong but follow the script.
Bruh, like, dude, like he got fired for doing his job, basically.
Literally.
Like, I'm like, how you get fired for doing what you was told to do?
Like, damn.
What shit is that? Where they do that at?
There.
WWE. WWE.
It's like, damn. And then the more I heard the story, I was like, damn, I feel bad because it's like when I would watch classic episodes with him, and I'm like, yo, I actually hate this nigga. But then when you saw how it abruptly ended, you're like, damn,
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. Like you got fired for doing your job.
Yeah.
People usually get fired there's getting fired on your day off, and then there's fired for actually doing what you're supposed to do. So
yeah,
that's
pretty fucked up.
Yeah. So switching gears, I guess we talk about SmackDown and then get up out of here because there's pretty much it was like more so SmackDown, and then they're continuing to build to Sunday night's main event here in Atlanta. I guess we could talk about the main event. Sami Zayn snapped. Finally. He's finally full throttle heel.
Yes, and I fucking love it. I love the fact that he went after KO. He made it. He tried to help him win, then he caused him to lose. And then I really love how he snapped on Punk afterwards. It was like, yeah, bitch, I may have turned on my best friend because he pissed me off, but don't forget, you stole my belt, motherfucker. So I got smoke for you too. Like, I love unhinged Sami Zayn. Unhinged Sami Zayn is one of my favorite versions of Sami Zayn.
So this basically is leading to a triple threat, at least.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So
hell yeah. And I eventually I really wouldn't mind if we got another Sami KO match or feud.
I mean, hey, really we're at that point. It's like they're legitimately fight forever at this point. It's like,
hey, we due for one. It's been 18 months, niggas.
Yeah, when you think about it, and when you kind of think about it, they didn't finish the last rivalry because KO got injured.
Pick up where you left off at.
Even though he's supposed to face Randy, but I'm pretty sure Sammy was supposed to be involved in that, but KO got injured. So
give us another classic.
Hey man, listen. Do you think? And this could be good for a little discourse. Do you feel like Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens has reached the Shield lore vibes, or is it better? To where they just rely on Old Glory every time.
This one is this one is different from the Roman Seth stuff in a way that where most people tend to overreact to Roman and Seth and say they're shoving this down our throats. They really have not gone to that well as often as they've gone to Sammy and KO.
When you think about it, yeah.
And they really haven't shoved Sammy KO down our throats. It's every time they've interacted and had a match, feud, whatever, it's been organic.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, it's KO turning on Sammy. This time we got Sammy turning on KO.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think we've only had this one other time when they feuded. And that's when he was conspiracy theory Sammy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So anytime Sammy goes off the rails and gets unhinged, look for him to turn on KO. But this has been just Sammy's really good at what he does. KO's really fucking good at what he does, and Punk is good. They're all three of those guys are really fucking good at what they do. And so whatever direction they decide to go in with the three of them, I'm all here for it.
I enjoyed the match itself too.
Bro, the subtlety of them with the almost getting into it before they even do the ring announcing and the ring announcer having to help the ref separate them.
Mm-hmm. I was saying,
I don't give a fuck if it was impromptu or scripted. That shit was fire.
They actually uploaded the full match on their YouTube. So it's like if people don't want to sit through SmackDown, there you go.
Bro,
it was like 21 minutes and 10 seconds of just
bro, that fucking match was fire. The whole thing. And I told a friend of mine who was talking about it, I was like, look, start from when Punk is making his entrance. Right when he's about to step into the ring, when he's at ringside, start from right there. And then watch the rest of it. I said, because KO's entrance, it's KO's entrance. Punk's entrance is going to be right when he approaches the ringside area, start right there.
Yeah.
And watch the match. and it's oh man, it is so good.
You know
So
how good of a heel turn it has to be when your hometown or home country says you suck. They lit Sammy up, so it's like, hey, I'm interested, like you. I'm interested to see where they go with this. I'm sold on this character development because everything he's complained about, it makes sense. You know how there's people who just like to bitch and moan, just to bitch and moan. Everything he says, like, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, they did fuck you over. Yeah, KO, and then with him turning on KO, it's like, hey, the last time y'all faced, he tried to end your career. So I kind of I get it. I get it, brother. So hey, man.
Man, look, the other thing is with these guys is that even though with Sammy and KO, we're seeing them interact and get into it and oppose each other again, it never feels old. It never feels rehashed or like, oh, again, oh man, we just saw this. This shit. No one ever feels that way. No one ever comments on that. And if they do, they just fucking hate. It always feels new. It always feels fresh. And we always want to see it because they always fucking deliver.
Yeah. So I'm ready to see what they do go for.
Big time.
Speaking of things delivering, let's talk about what under-delivered, and that's Blake Monroe's debut or lack thereof.
Oh man!
Listen, I literally, you know how you can get upset when something happens. I literally saw that. I was like, that's it, and I just bust out laughing.
Say, man, let me look here. I can walk around the room. Well, I thought I could. I think I got something clipped to me or whatever. I need to cut on this light because I need y'all to see me when I say this. This shit has underwhelmed the fuck out of me because I was looking forward to her doing some psycho bitch shit. And now she ain't doing no psycho bitch shit. And I'm mad. I'm fucking pissed. I want to see some psycho bitch shit from Blake Monroe. And they not giving me the psycho bitch Blake Monroe. And I'm not happy about this shit. I had to get the fuck up and turn on my light for y'all to see my fucking face.
I don't think they know what they want to do with her. That's the problem.
Bruh, whatever it is, they should have kept going in that fucking direction. Bro, you got the perfect, like, she has that whole pretty girl, prissy princess, you know.
Jennifer's body
rich
is the
girl,
blueprint.
I'm too good for this. But then she'll flip and be like this bloodthirsty psycho bitch who ready to cut your eyes out.
Jennifer's body is the perfect blueprint for Blake Monroe if they want to go that direction. Bruh. But the thing is, they don't want to go that direction because they want to maintain the corporate espionage. They don't commit to anything. And now it's like you got her attacking Julia. It's like Julia's already mud in the dirt at this point. Like, I'm not the one that's going to harp on the train and hating that Lash squashed her because if you look at the size difference between her and Lash, it makes fucking sense for her to dominate Julia. But at the same time with Julia, what are y'all doing, my boy?
Listen here, Julia. This is just for you. I'm speaking directly to Julia at this point. Julia, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'll sit down or take a knee. Cause I'm kind of tall and you kind of short. But I got you.
A lot of short.
I got you. Like, I'll sit down so that way you can lean over and cry on it. You could pick either one.
Or both.
One. Or both. If you want both, you can have both of them. But I'm just letting you know, I'm here for you. I don't care what nobody else says. I'm here for you. I got your back.
In other words, get the fuck out of there. Because at this point,
listen, all she needs, like real shit, send her back down to NXT for about a month or two, and then call her back up and repackage her again. That's all you need.
That's the thing. That's the funny thing because everybody had high hopes for her, and it's like now
She just needs to be
she just
purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, and then she gonna be okay.
She about to get the rub from the nympho baby.
And man, them goddamn nympho babies all around now.
Mm-hmm. And when you think about it, he's in the right direction because NXT they date everybody, so hey, makes sense. But now Julia, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck,
Julia. I'm here for you, baby. That's all. I'm here for you.
And Blake, listen. And it's like I like how they had her cut a promo. It was like, yeah, that's not my debut. My debut should be for the women's championship with Chelsea Green. I'm just like, for fucking what? You ain't did shit.
Say, bro.
Like, let's talk about what you done. You died in NXT. You got buried alive. And then you came to the main roster, cutting promos, looking scrumptious as always.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And attacking people left and right.
But that's part of the character I think that they're trying to build is like she's like this delusional psycho.
Basically.
But you gotta let her do like psycho shit. Like you gotta let her like keep attacking people, and like she has to like push it a little too far where the referees and the backstage guys come out to stop her from trying to hurt somebody or something.
Or
like
it gets to the point where Nick Aldis be like, hey, you keep attacking people, I'm about to have to fire you.
Right. Or suspend you or bar you from the build or whatever. And then like bar her from the building, and then she starts cutting promos like outside going psycho trying to get in and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's
go have fun with it.
Right. There's ways to book this, psychotic side of her character while keeping it corporate PG or however the fuck you want to call it. There's ways to do this. Now, unfortunately, I think that, well, for them, I think that it's going to have to get some color at some point. Somebody's going to have to get some color at some point. But, man, definitely make this happen, please. Please. Please.
Speaking of things that is happening, Nakamura's tag team partner has a name. It is Kyoki and Shinsuke Nakamura. They're going after the MFTs, the motherfucking Tongans.
That is Hiromu Takahashi.
Yep, for those of you who are New Japan enthusiasts, that's Takahashi. And from the few matches I've seen of his, because when I did have that spell where I was willing to wake up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning to watch New Japan, I was actually entertained by him. So it's like, this is promising, but at the same time, this is WWE. So my hopes are never high.
And listen, if Takahashi goes full Takahashi and he has the elaborate ring gear and suits and stuff, like people are really going to gravitate towards this guy.
He got the crazy suits in the promo
because his charisma is off the charts. But yeah, man, I'm excited for all of this because I'm glad that they're going to this New Japan well in this crossover with Shinsuke and Tama when they had those interactions. Like we're finally gonna get a payoff of that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really happy, really excited about that. But I'm also really happy and really excited that WWE is actually reinvesting into the tag division.
At least on SmackDown.
Right. And SmackDown was the show that had the Fire tag division back in the day. Because remember the ladder match that they didn't have on Mania that they showed out for?
Mm-hmm.
And then they backdoor and had another one, and it was another banger. And it was like you had high hopes for that tag division, and then it just got dropped. And then they were sort of like, what the fuck do we got to do something with this tag division again? And it was like, all right, let's make it hot again. And the tag division is almost like, man, we got these cool toys over here. Let's do something with them. It's like, okay, let's do something with them. And you do something with them, and you're like, all right, cool. And you're like, wait a minute, we keep forgetting these new toys over here. Can't Can't do that, man. You gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it going. Tag team wrestling isn't a lost art, and it isn't something that they need to set by the wayside. It's something that they need to constantly invest in, because when you get a good tag match, a tag feud, and you create good tag teams, like that hot tag moment and all of that, and the potential of the team breaking up or seeing these crazy pairings and the team working out and putting them together and shit like that, like, or getting two random people together to try to beat this badass tag team, like stuff like that makes everything more exciting.
For sure. So I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that. One thing I am not interested in seeing is Lil Yachty in the ring. But hey,
What?
That's what we're getting.
Bro, I can't wait.
You can't? Can't wait.
I can't wait.
You can't wait?
Yeah, I'm excited about, because here's the thing. Yachty he's more of an old school wrestling manager, where he gets involved in any and everything.
Oh, this is basically like Bobby the Brain versus like an Andre or Hogan type thing.
Except the thing was, nobody realized that Bobby could actually bump around, and he actually was a wrestler.
Wasn't it like a back injury that stopped him from wrestling? Or a neck injury?
It was, I think it was a neck injury or something like that. That, like, it was some sort of injury. It was a back or neck that stopped him. But like, he eventually saw, like, I can still be in this business, still make my mark, still make good money, and not have to take as many bumps.
Mm-hmm.
Sign me the fuck up. But yeah, man, like, Yachty is one of those people where he do not have to do this. He's doing this because he legit loves it and wants to do it. Sort of like what Bad Bunny was doing. I'm not saying we gonna see a Bad Bunny type of performance out of Yachty.
Hey, man. Because at the end of the day, it's still a Baron Corbin match. You're going to get what you're going to get. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be entertaining for what it is. For what it is. Like, if you don't have high expectations, you are going to enjoy yourself.
The reason why it's good that it's Corbin is because Corbin is a good hand. And he's going to take care of Yachty. And he's going to lead Yachty through a decent match, as long as Yachty can hold up his end of the bargain.
I'll put it this way. Whenever I say it's a Baron Corbin match, it's never derogatory with me.
Oh, no.
Because we've actually seen him in Philly when it was him and Braun versus, I forgot the tag team, but they was defending the tag team title. Oh, it was a Fraction. It was them versus Fraction.
Mm-hmm.
Who is still not on SmackDown. But yeah. So it's like whenever I've basically seen Corbin wrestle live, and I'm like, he gets it. And I say that every time. I'm like, he gets the little nuances that a lot of people crave for, but because it's Baron Corbin and they still have that stink of him being the constable on Raw, they just dismiss him because, like, yeah, they like, oh, nah, get this dude off my TV. But it's like, when you really sit back and just strip away that bullshit, he's actually pretty solid in that ring.
He is, man. And Yachty's been putting in the work too. Because he, like I say, he don't have to do this. He wants to do this, and he wants to be good at it, and he wants to make his mark in this business. So whenever you have somebody like that and they take a true, passion and liking for it, and they really pour into it, you're going to get something good. You're going to get quality out of it. I just hate the discourse around it that people who don't really pay attention and don't really know, they don't realize Yachty wouldn't be in there with Corbin unless they thought highly of Corbin.
Oh, yeah.
Number one. Number two, they wouldn't put Yachty in this position
if they weren't comfortable.
Exactly. So, like, you could think what you want to think, say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel. You're entitled to it. But my personal thought is you're going to sound stupid as fuck when that bell rings and this match is over with. Motherfuckers like, you know what? That wasn't bad at all. That was all right.
That was all right. All right. So, hey, man, that's what I'm saying. And me being sluggish towards Yachty is mainly because I'm not really a fan of his music like that. So it's more so me being a hater of his music. So basically, if it on one hand, it's like, hey, I'm not really excited to see him in the ring, but at the same time, it's like as long as he's not in the studio, I'm all right. Because the more time that he's in the ring is the less time he's in the studio, and the less time he's spending saying that bullshit on the track.
That's true. That is true. Unless
he's gonna you think he's gonna wrap himself to the ring?
Unless
if he wraps himself to the ring, I'm muting that shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. What if he has a mobile studio?
I forgot it's 2026. You can actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still not in that mobile studio if he's in the ring.
This is true. But the mobile studio could be on his bus backstage.
Ah, shit. You sound like pure hate. Yeah, it is.
He just said that he can't stand his music. He literally admitted
I can't stand that man's music. It's like, yo.
I mean, he put it out plain.
I just put it out like, yo. Yeah. I'm like, I can. It's like, and the funny thing is, I've tried multiple times. I'm like, yo, I'm trying, and this is not it. I don't know if it's his voice, like the way I don't know if it's his cadence. I don't know what it is, but just I'm like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just music aside, whatever. It's like whatever, but his love for the business is evident in the performances that he gives, because he knows when to sprinkle in his yachtiness, and he knows when to like let Trick be Trick.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's one of the things oftentimes that outsiders don't know. They don't have that timing quite down right. And it makes it harder for their performances to come across as believable or enjoyable sometimes, even when they don't have the timing and everything. And again, like I said, not everybody's going to be a Bad Bunny or a Logan Paul, for example. And you're not going to be able to assimilate yourself easily and quickly all the time. More often than not, when it's a celebrity involvement, it's awkward and it's like, there's
awkward,
like this,
stiff, all that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. Yachty.
Trust me, we survived Snooki.
Say, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie. If you go back and watch that handspring elbow, the handspring elbow wasn't that bad.
No, it was dope. That was the only highlight of that entire match.
Everything else was like, what the fuck?
But what are we doing?
Yachty has taken full advantage of this, and I can see from like his first appearances to now, man, he's getting better and better and better, and I'm happy about it. And I'm glad. I'm looking forward to seeing where he goes.
Interesting. Last tidbit, I guess. They're doing something with. Nothing really much happens on SmackDown outside of the usual Chelsea Green stuff with Tiffany Stratton. They're still building towards her and Nia without Chelsea getting physical because she's still technically injured. And we had I guess you could say, the second to last final build for Cody and Randy, where Cody was like, yeah, he's basically regurgitating what he said before. He's going to be the one to kill the Viper. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I'm really looking forward to this Cody Randy stuff, because I really can't wait to see how they book this.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be some shenanigans.
I want to know, are we gonna get more color? I want to see how far is Cody really gonna take this? Like, we know Randy will go there. We've seen Randy go there for 20 years. How far is Cody willing to go? One of the subtleties is a slight change in his character where you starting to see notice in that picture you had just brought up when he in the ring and Randy outside of the ring. I need everybody to look at this picture one more time and just tell me what you see that's different about Cody.
Oh, he's rocking the black and gold.
All black. If you notice, he's more black has entered his wardrobe as far as his ring gear and his stuff that he wears when he's not in his ring gear. This time, he's in pretty much almost all black. Is that like a subtle little? He's going deeper into his dark side. Randy's pulling out that part of Cody. He's pushing him to that point because, like, remember, I don't know if people remember it or not, but when they were trying to get Randy to that point back in the day, and they had him in the feud with Mick Foley to prove that he was tough. They did the same thing with Triple H. They put Triple H in the feud with Mick Foley to prove he was tough. You could do it. There are certain times in certain wrestlers' careers where they have to have a feud or a couple of them or matches, whatever, to show there's a different side to their character. Like, I'll go there if I have to. Randy did it with Kofi. So it's a little subtlety with the black, but it's something that I want people to just pay attention to it. I'm not saying that they're gonna full blown turn Cody heel because I know that's what most people want, but I'm sorry, y'all not gonna get it. He's their white meat babyface right now. But it's one of those little things that they're doing that I think that they do pretty good when they do those subtle little things and show different little switches in characters and stuff.
Yes, sir. So, hey, man. Sunday night's main event is going to be interesting to see. I think they may add one more match because they typically for these shows it's usually 3 to 4 matches. So they may add one more match and then y'all will be here on September 6th. Will I be at Sunday night's main event? Probably not because I'll likely have to work. But hey, man, I'm interested in see everything goes down. And I think we just got, before we get up out of here, I think we just got the semifinals for the AEW Continental Cup. It will be Jon Moxley versus Claudio Castagnoli and Kyle O'Reilly versus Nigel McGuinness in Scotland.
Bro, I am excited to see all of this play out. Like, first of all, Nigel got bumped from his match with Lee Moriarty. That's who it was that got bumped. I remember it was something that happened.
I know Eddie Kingston got injured.
Oh.
So he got replaced by Daniel Garcia after Death Before Dishonor.
Yes, Eddie Kingston did get hurt, but Nigel was supposed to wrestle Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was Shibata who ended up wrestling Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wonder if Nigel's injured or is he out of the Continental? And then I see here he's still in the Continental. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that just kind of threw me for a loop. It kind of threw me off a little bit, but I don't know, man. I want to see Claudio Mox and see how they do that and what comes of that. I think if they wanted to throw everybody for a loop and really send people into a tizzy, they would have Claudio go over.
Yeah. Because he just whooped his young boy, Daniel Garcia's ass to advance. So,
man, listen. I say have Claudio go over and start the descent of the Death Riders.
Hey, man.
Maybe Mox will finally take that fucking vacation. Dog, you know what's crazy? Mox signed a fucking 5-year extension before he took a vacation.
Yeah.
How you sign a contract extension before you take a vacation? That's some crazy shit.
Hey man,
he a real sicko.
He is a real sicko, and you guys are real sickos for listening to us for the past hour and a half and some change talking about all things graps and professional wrestling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. This was pretty laid back, pretty chill episode, but hey, it still was a good time to always chop it up with you guys and chop it up with my boy talking about the thing that we consume every freaking week that is either a good time or an annoying time, but at the end of the day, we just have a good time because we laugh at this shit because we've been watching this shit for too long to the point where we don't even get bothered anymore. It's like, hey, that happened. The booker fucking sucks. What can we do? Not a goddamn thing.
Have a Coke with a smile and shut the fuck up.
Or in my case, protein shake.
In my case, water.
Oh, I do both.
or an electrolyte.
The electrolytes. But yeah, before we get up out of here, got the song of the week.
Soda's in the fridge.
Got the song of the week for the week. Go ahead.
You want to go first, or you want me to go?
I got you to go first, brother.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my song of the week this week is Jodeci. Hold up. I actually forgot the actual name of the song because I be calling it lyrics and shit. But Love You for Life by Jodeci is my song of the week this week. I've been at work because I work nights at a hospital and stuff. We be doing all kind of crazy shit. Like work is rough. And so a good way to pass the time is listening to music. And so we listen to literally all kinds of music. We may have gospel, country, rap, R&B, new music, old music, whatever. Zydeco. Like we literally will listen to all kinds of music. I've been on the 90s R&B kick lately because like my coworker who's like the same age as my kids, she was listening to some old school R&B and I was like, girl, what you know about that? She was like, oh, I know about this. So we was like, all right, cool. So we was, listening, vibing to old school R&B. Love You for Life comes on, right? And it's on my phone. I look at the lyrics because I was doing something and I don't know how I was doing something. The lyrics popped up. And I was like, wait a minute. This says, will you believe in love? This song came out in 95. My dumb ass for 31 years thought it was saying, do you believe in love? I don't know why I thought they were saying, do you believe in love? The whole time is, will you? And I just realized this. Bruh, you know how much, do you know what kind of revelation it is to know if for 3 decades you've been singing a song wrong?
That's borderline Mandela effect.
I mean, sometimes loud as fuck singing the song wrong.
You be like, do you believe it? Like, it's like,
do you believe in love? I'm talking about, bro.
And it's the fact that you went 31 years with nobody correcting you. So that means nobody knew what the lyric was.
No, wait. Okay, here's another thing. I'm not always going to sing this song loud like that enough to where people could actually hear me. Every so often I will, but not loud enough. But nobody who's ever heard me say it corrected me.
No, because I don't think nobody knew.
And now I'm questioning whether it was just me or was everybody in on this and nobody saying nothing.
Both.
Now I think I'm in a Truman Show because of this song and these lyrics.
You've been punked.
I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to jump out so I could punch him in his throat.
Hopefully he doesn't stink up the joint. Because he doesn't take baths.
I would probably smell his funky ass coming first.
He said you just one word off though, so it's not really.
Nigga, it's the first word in the chorus, though.
But then again, but you're still asking the question. It's like you didn't change the question. You just shifted the question. It's
Nigga,
not
the first word in the
It's like
chorus,
instead of saying,
though,
do
dog.
you believe in love? It's like, will you? So you're still, at the end of the day, you're still asking, will they believe in love? You're asking if they will believe in love. It's like, do you believe or will you believe? So at the end, it's like, it's a good thing that you kept it as a question, but it's a bad thing
or
that
will
you put the word.
eventually?
Yeah, will you eventually believe in love, or do you believe in love? Like, do you believe in it at all?
Or eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for 30 years, I have been asking the current state when I needed to ask the future state of the question.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, you heard the word from the words of people who are perfectionists, because common people don't think this. But us being us, we think of this. We will spend 5 minutes thinking of this, and you're like, "Why is this a big deal?" I don't know. Tell my fucking brain, because my brain thinks this all the time.
Exactly, because we have gone to school for and worked in production and stuff, and
my brain
especially
glitches
when it comes to music and shit. Like, words matter, people. You can't tell a fucking writer that words don't matter. That's like that's like telling a fish water don't matter. What? You can't tell a fish water don't matter.
And as far as my song of the week is Quavo Takeoff, Us Versus Them featuring Gucci Mane.
Bet.
So hey, rest in peace, Takeoff. But hey, man, yeah, another solid 2 hours for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure you guys, as always, scan that QR code if you want to subscribe to the podcast in audio form. If you want to subscribe to the YouTube itself, youtube.com/@isgresh, or if you're over on Twitch, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with Twitch, youtube.com/isgresh. But hey, www.gressunleashed.com. Follow yours truly @isgresh, AOisgresh everywhere else. Follow my boy Jermaine the Giant @_Jermaine. If you want a central hub for all of our links, solo.to/Gresh and solo.to/the_Jermaine. But with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets, and remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat, and embrace your inner nymphonism.
And fuck cancer.
Fuck it all the way. Strong style.